Chris Krug on the inside of the third row out of Emmitsburg in the 91. Alongside is Seth Butler out of Scranton in the 22. Of course, want to remind you, tomorrow, Main Street from 6 to 10. Head up to Main Street here in Britt for Mojo Productions, presenting Britt's Car, Truck, Bike, and Tractor Cruise Night on Main Street. Free for spectators, no entry fee for show participants. There'll be food vendors, restaurants open. It is certainly a fun and festive atmosphere on Main Street in Britt. Tomorrow, of course, September 21st, will be the final car show, car cruise here in Britt. So look forward to having you there. And we are underway in your hobby stocks. Look out. Contact amongst a handful. The 11 of Sam Umbarger unfortunately played a little bit of pinball. And we're, 3 wide here out of turn number 4. So we will count lap number 1, but the 11 of Umbarger coming to a stop on the back straightaway. Five laps remaining in this one. Green flag out of this one. Daggy, the early leader. Back underway in this one. Seth Butler, the 22, up into the top 2. Out of Scranton, Iowa, picked up career win number 1 about a month or so ago over at the Cassuth County Speedway in Algona. And Butler, good run here tonight. Chris Krug up into the top 3. Hanson and Steve Wickman, the rest of your running order as we matriculate our way down the back straightaway. Still early stages of heat race number 1. Brett Daggy looking for a good run here tonight. Has shown certainly some improved speed over the last handful of nights. That 10 car out of Buffalo Center. Strong right now. Let's come to the green flag. High in the air, 2 to go. White flag in the hand of our chief starter, Kevin Long in the flag stand. And white flag in the air, ready to wrap up hobby stock heat race number 1. Daggy out in front, Seth Butler in second, Chris Krug in third. Then a little bit of a gap back to Hanson and Wickman. So checkers up front. It'll be Brett Daggy winning heat race number 1. Butler in second, and Krug will round out the top 3. Underway in this one, 3 across to the back straightaway. Colby Gopel able to pick up career win number 1. How about that? The day before his wedding here last Friday. Gopel sitting in that 3rd spot, working to the outside of Blaine Hanson on the front straightaway. Brandon Nielsen, year leader. Drew Bargloff 2nd, Gopel 3rd, then Hanson. The top 4 here in your about mid stages of hobby stock heat race number 2. Brandon Nielsen on Friday let his buddy Josh Seidels use his car here in order to maintain his point lead, and it paid off. Josh Seidels picked up the cash dash and earned enough points to be your track champion. Driving the T8 machine after the 99X got smushed up at Algona the night before. Brandon Nielsen back at the controls of the T8, and Drew Barglov not messing around right now. Barglov out of Sioux Rapids with a green flag high in the air. Nielsen will gas it up and lead by a car length going to 1. So 3-car jailbreak up front. Colby Gopel trying to reel him into the back straightaway. We will have the white flag in hand. Nielsen picks up a push there mid-corner there on the north side of the Speedway. 1 lap remaining. Nielsen, Barglov, Gopel, the top 3. Barglov to the inside, had to find the brake pedal to let Nielsen able to scoot on past. Checkered flag is out. It'll be Nielsen, Barglov, Gopel, and Lucas Smith, your top 4. TJ Wyman, Old Hollywood on the inside of the 3rd row, out of Clemmy in the 00AZ. And flanking him, out of Mason City, the 60 of Tyler Wirtjes. Past night of 1,000 Stars champion, Richie Guston out of Gilman. The 19G is on the inside of the 4th row. And alongside is Brandon Beckendorf out of Danube, Minnesota. In the 5, and again, if you're tuning into the Facebook feed, be sure to grab that subscription at imca.tv to watch the rest of the night of 10,000 Stars. A 50-lap A-Main will be forthcoming here tonight. We'll do a pit stop at lap 25. And so MVG on the receiver horn saying it's got to be better than that, boys, coming out of turn number 4. So the starting area is you got to be side by side there to the cone in turn number 4. Much better that time as we will throw the green flag. Tom Berry Jr., the 11X, around the horn, and he is trying to run away with this one. It got tight in the back straightaway. Rogatsky, Wolf, and Beckendorf all in a 3-car pack right there as Beckendorf trying to drive all the way down the hill. And Beckendorf slides to the inside of Rogatsky, though that XXX machine has plenty of momentum to the outside. Left the inside open, and G-Money will come to call. Richie Guston, a past champion of the night of 1,000 Stars. In fact, I believe a 2-time champion for Richie Guston. One of his wins in 2016. Settling in single file here for a moment, still early stages. Tom Berry Jr., your leader. Austin Wolf had a chat with the driver, the 72 of Austin Wolf, and said, man, got to find some more speed. His crew chief, the old man, Eddie, saying, yep, we threw maybe not the kitchen sink at it, but we're either going to be a hero or a 0, and right now they ride in second, and don't look now, Richie Guston, the 19G, able to slide up in front of the 141. And Richie Guston, boy, plenty of speed right now. Bodine in the position behind him, and Brandon Beckendorf. Felt like, man, I kind of got boxed in there for a minute. Beckendorf hard to the inside. Bodine tried to cross over, can't do it. And put Beckendorf up into the top 4. In the back straightaway, it is still Berry well in command of this one. Wolf in second. Guston trying to run him down. Beckendorf in 4th. Green flag is high in the air here on the front straightaway. With 2 laps remaining in this one. So again, passing points. Top 10 in passing points directly to the A-Main. They will also redraw. White flag for Berry, your leader. Richie Guston from the inside of row number 4 and has been on a run to the front, got himself up into the top 3, and Wolf going to be solid in second, and on a turn, number 4, Tom Berry Jr. will cross the line. He will win by a half straightaway. Then Wolf, Gustin, Beckendorf, the top 4. Ethan Braxma out of Newton, the 111, is on the inside of the 4th row. And Jonathan Logue out of Logansport, the 69 junior, will start 8th. Well, also checking in, apparently while driving down the road, we have Christy Hardwick, Sarah, Dallin, Mama Murdy, all accounted for on their extended vacation. Another extended vacation in Missouri, apparently. You didn't invite me. Dang the luck. We love you guys, too. Glad you guys are tuning in. Green flag is out on this one, and Nick Meyer looking for a good run here tonight. Heads to the back straightaway. Cody Thompson second. Round the bend here on turn number 4. Nick Meyer, the 2 machine, in the Salute to Veterans ride. The leader, Meyer out in front, Thompson second. Morther in the 3rd spot, but don't look now. Mike McKinney, the hot shoe, out of Plainfield, Illinois, the 21T. Working the inside line, inside of that top line anyway, and trying to get that 21T in position to make a move. And McKinney might have his shot right now. The 2B got held up on the cushion. Going to bring Jeff Ike along for the ride as well. Ike, he'll turn the double play out of turn number 4. McKinney trying to fight back to the inside. To the back straightaway, you got a new leader right now as Cody Thompson rang up Nick Meyer for a moment. Meyer back across the nose, and he zipped the tires there for a moment. Cody Thompson, the Harris chassis to the inside. And Cody Thompson dives that thing down to the inside, and boy, Meyer had to hang a hard left-hand turn to try and do the crossover. And Meyer looking to get to the inside of Thompson, who was in full-blown protect mode that time of the north side of the Speedway. Thompson stepping away. Meyer overshot the cushion in turns 1 and 2, and Jeff Ike now to the top 2. Ike from the inside of row number 3 gets around this joint awfully well. Was the winner last Friday here during season championship night. And Jeff Ike up into the top 2. As we said, passing points. Name of the game, and out of turn number 4, it'll be white flag in the air. Thompson, your leader, going to turn number 1. Cody Thompson able to run away late in this one. And the driver out of Sioux City, Iowa, the 25C, will cross the line. Checkers up front. Thompson will win it. Ike second. Meyer will be in 3rd, and Zach Doctor will complete the top 4. Row 3 is past champion of this event, Jeremy Mills out of Clear Lake in the 10, and alongside the young driver out of Bakersfield, California, the 07X of Troy Morris, the 3rd. Kelly Schrock on the inside of the 4th row, out of Fertile in the 3, and outside is Cody Laney in the 5L from Torrance, California. Brandon Jacina out of the left coast. Glad to have you along. Appreciate your support and having you here on the broadcast. This will be our final heat race in the live look-in here for the night of 10,000 stars. So if you've not yet jumped over to IMCA.tv to grab the subscription for the rest of the night, this will be about your last chance to see free racing laps. So be sure to go to IMCA.tv to see the rest of the night's racing action. IMCA Modifieds in the back straightaway. Mills trying to bust right through the middle, rolls it over on the right rear in the Sense Seat and Service number 10, 3 across. The 127 of Drew Jansen had the lead. Rogotsky going to ring him up on the back straightaway. Mills now to the top 3. Mills charging to the inside, trying to shoehorn his way alongside of the 127, is able to do so. Mills going to slide his way, going to catch the cushion. The 127 of Jansen got him back in the back straightaway. Mills hard back another time to the inside. Jansen a little better position that time to play some defense. As Rogatsky starting to get away in this one. Not anymore as he nearly overshot turns 1 and 2. Jansen and Mills are right there. Top 3 in question as the 127 makes his way to the inside. Rogatsky to cross him over. Mills just looking for a pathway here right now. Rogatsky flashing to the inside. Got it to stick that time. The X-Machine and Josh Rogatsky able to fight his way back to the top spot. In this joint, you can race her from top to bottom right now. Heat race number 3 for your IMCA Modifieds. Is Jansen across the nose. Rogatsky. Easy crossover there on a turn number 2. And Josh Rogatsky out of Sanborn, Minnesota, climbs the ladder along with the 127. Who will it be leading here with 2 to go? Looks like it'll be Rogatsky by a bumper and a couple of frame horns that time. Rogatsky still the leader, comes down to meet the 127. Mills in tow. Kelly Schrock able to race his way up into the top 4. White flag is out. We got 1 to go. To the inside, to the back straightaway is the 127. Not a lot of room to work with there. We are side by side throughout the top 4. Laney up into the top 5. Rogatsky will win it. Jansen second, Mills third. Then Schrock and Laney the rest of the top 5. Green flag is out. Brandon Nielsen quickly up into the top spot. Drew Bargloff going to charge to the inside. Side by side throughout the field, Chris Krug and Steve Wickman trying to get it wound up in 4th and 5th. But Brandon Nielsen looking strong here on lap number 1. He's your leader, so go to turn number 1. Yellow lights are on. The 11 of Sam Umbarger is stopped in turn number 2. So did not get a lap scored. Caution lights down. I think we're going to come to green here right away out of turn number 4. To the back straightaway we go. Brandon Nielsen, your leader, but holy cow, we're 3 and nearly 4 wide down the back straightaway. Drew Bargloff looking, I believe, for his first win here at the Hancock County Speedway in 2022, and Bargloff applying the pressure here big time. He has the lead for the moment. Nielsen trying to throttle up on the outside. Bargloff able to wrestle that top position away, and don't look now, Colby Gopel, the 50K, he's going to crack the top 5, put him down to the top 4. Colby Gopel, last weekend, won his very first A-Main feature race in that 50K, and then the next day got married. And Colby Gopel Looks like he saved enough strength from the honeymoon to make his way here back to the top four as we head to turn number one. Bargloff out in front. Nielsen, not sure if he's got a tire going down or what the issue on the T8 car is, but the 91 of Krug will flash to the inside as Umbarger around in turn number two. Track is clear. Thank you very much. We stay green, and it's all Bargloff, your leader. To the back straightaway, it is Bargloff with Krug in second. Nielsen close in third. Fourth is Gopel. Fifth, Steve Wickman. Your top five, I believe, still in the first half. Of your hobby stock A main is Chris Krug, the 91. Chris Krug starting to apply the pressure, and Krug in a flash to the inside. Bargloff pushed up the banking in turns 3 and 4, and Krug nearly alongside that time. Colby Gopel spinning in turns 1 and 2. We'll see if he's able to refire. Red light is still on in that car. We'll see if he can go. We will. We stay green. It is still Bargloff, your leader, in a 3-car breakaway going to 1. Drew Bargloff, the leader. Krug in second. Nielsen in the third spot as the top three have legged it out a bit. On fourth place, driver Wickman. Fifth is Blaine Hansen. We are halfway home. We are halfway through your IMCA Hobby Stock A main. Bargloff able to get things settled down, able to maintain a handful of car links on Chris Krug and Brandon Nielsen. Wickman, a little bit of a ways back in that fourth spot. Drew Bargloff, have not seen him over here at the Hancock County Speedway, I think, as often. I know he comes over here as often as he can on that 45, looking to score a $1,000 payday here tonight in your IMCA Hobby Stocks. Bargloff, Krug, Nielsen. Wickman fourth. Fifth is Blaine Hansen. Single file here late in this one. Boy, it was a torrid first half of your hobby stock A main with 5 laps to go. We will see if Krug, does he have any late race Tom Berry Jr. magic? We will find out. Only 4 laps remaining in your hobby stock A main on a turn number 4. Getting right down to it in this one. Bargloff, once he brought his line to right about there through turns 1 and 2, that has been money for the Sioux Rapids, Iowa driver. He will come up off the bottom here a bit, but plenty of momentum in the 45. In the late stages of your hobby stock A main, Nielsen falling back a bit in the T8 car. So we will take that green flag, hold it high in the air this time. 2 laps remaining, going to come down to your top 2. With a couple of laps to go, it is all Bargloff. Chris Krug, he's going to have to get moving if he's got any magic. Here tonight, Bargloff strong through the final 3 quarters of your hobby stock A main. One final trip around the Hancock County Speedway. And ladies and gentlemen, your night at 10,000 Stars champion. It'll be the 45 of Drew Bargloff. He will win it. Krug in second, Nielsen third. Fourth will be Wickman. And fifth will be Blaine Hansen to wrap up your hobby stock A-main. You got a smile on your face. That was fun for you, wasn't it?
It was. We lost a motor 2 weeks ago. Broken axle leading points over at Fort Dodge. So, to come back and get a motor and put in victory lane, it's pretty awesome.
I know you've always tried to run here when you can, and you always seem to do pretty well here.
Yeah, no, we've been good here. So you'll probably see us here quite often now.
All right. Well, the season's done. Come back in 2023, okay?
Yep, that's the plan.
All right. Anybody got to thank here tonight?
Just Dad. He puts a ton of money and time into it, so him.
All right. Well, you got it done. You can thank Dad here in a little bit. Nice job.
Thank you.
Drew Bargloff winning your $1,000